In the final days of the Moi administration, a controversy came up. This controversy, rebellion against Moi, was mainly led by the Nandi. Now, it emerged from the fact that Moi had given a lot of unfulfilled promises to the Nandi, to the Kalenjin people. Moi himself hails from the Turgen tribe, which is a very small minority amongst the Kalenjin, very, very small, one of the smallest, yeah? And one of the biggest, the Nandis, were very upset with Moi. They even booed him. Moi went for several meetings there. Can you imagine Moi with all that power he had those days under the old constitution, with all the, the way people used to fear him? The Nandis had no problem booing him. Yeah, they really booed him. Now, when this news got back to then opposition leader Moi Kibaki and his Democratic Party, DP party, Moi Kibaki was sure he had the election in the bag, because he knew that if he had the populace Nandi vote on his side, it would be difficult for Moi to defeat him. And in a way, even Kibaki started counting his chickens before his eggs before they had hatched. Now, the advantage Moi had is that he understood the long history of the Nandi very well. He understood the Nandi people very well. And so what he did, he just went and met the Nandi in a meeting, and he told them something very simple. He just told them, look, you suffered under the leadership of President Kenyatta. You did not have freedom. You did not have freedom to do anything. You could be killed at any time. And this man you want to elect, he was a very close aide of President Jomo Kenyatta, and he's going to be very similar to Jomo Kenyatta. So you guys just go ahead and be cheated and vote for him. Yeah, choose either the devil you know, myself, yeah, Kalenjin, or choose Mzee Jomo Kenyatta's close aide, who will give you the terror of Mzee Jomo Kenyatta. Okay, very simple. Now, of course, that was a kind of a threat, and it worked, because the Nandi were very opposed to the government of Jomo Kenyatta. They were in many ways, they were terrified about it, just like most other Kenyans, and it worked. They voted Moi in back for his last term. Now, that was a long time ago. Yeah, that was the 1997 presidential elections. Now, this time the Nandi, unfortunately, have an upper hand. Yeah, they're in control of the Uasin Gishu County, and there's very little that can be done to, they cannot be cheated the way Moi just cheated them, or they cannot be threatened. Yeah, the options are very, very limited. And I've done a very controversial ebook where I've given my conclusion of what is most likely going to happen, how that the Nandi vote is going to go. Yeah, and it's very easy to get this ebook. Yeah, you can buy it directly. If you don't become a member of Club 1999, just get details in the description area of this video. Yes, it goes only for $595. Yeah, you can get this particular. Now, not only does this ebook give you the inside story of, give you a prediction of what's going to happen to the Nandi vote, but it also gives you a lot of inside information about this whole Mandago controversy, how it started, who is involved, the reaction of the Jubilee government so far, and the reaction expected going forward. Yeah, it's a very valuable ebook you must have. Okay, all the details are there in the description area of this video. I suggest really go for it. Okay. For the rest of us now going forward, it will be very fascinating to see ultimately where the Nandi vote ends up, and even ultimately how this controversy is going to end. Now on your screens you can see the breakdown. I've already covered this in a previous recording. You can see the breakdown of the Kalenjin community. The Kipsigis are the most populous. Now already the Kipsigis have made a deal with Isaac Ruto, yeah, of Chama cha Mashinani. Now already, as you can see from these figures, the Kipsigis are the most populous community amongst the Kalenjin. So already we can say technically the vast majority, at least half, or is it over half, the vote from the Kalenjin community already is within us. Okay, so the Nandi vote is very crucial, especially bearing in mind that the Nandi community have always been very influential. Now, if you've taken in the other episodes in this series, you already know the small part of a history of the Nandi, and therefore you know why they are so influential with the other tribes as well, historically, and therefore it will be very important for the Jubilee government to maintain, and the Jubilee candidate in this election to maintain the support of the Nandi going to this election. but it's a very tall order how they're going to do that. Okay, but let's wait and see what happens. This is Chris Kumekucha. Until next time.